It's the most anticipated new side-by-side model introduction in recent history. It has the industry buzzing, and it has its competition cowering. It's finally time for us to get our greasy mitts on Polaris's all-new RZR 1000 XP. So stay tuned for our first impressions. Before we go any further, let's take a second to learn a bit about Polaris's goal and direction for this vehicle, what makes it tick, and what makes it different from anything else on the market.
Well, the RZR 1000 XP is brand new from headlights to taillights. It's got a new frame, it's got a new style, it's got a very aggressive new style, it's got a new interior, new comfort, and it's got a brand new 107 horsepower engine. The goal for this project was to deliver an industry-leading off-road vehicle. We're the industry leaders, and we're going to continue to build industry-leading products. The most important things that we focused on with any RZR are power, suspension, and agility. And with this product, we actually brought in comfort and customization as well.
To say the RZR 1000 has an impressive list of specifications would be a gross understatement. It has the most impressive list of standard features I've ever seen. Now, we all know that the most important part of any great side-by-side is its chassis and drivetrain. So what makes the underpinnings of the new RZR so impressive?
We were able to start from the ground up. This is a brand new vehicle, so it has a brand new frame under it, has a brand new suspension. So by lengthening the chassis about 9 inches, it's a 90-inch wheelbase, and also focusing in on how we wanted to do the suspension. We created 16 inches of front suspension travel and 18 in the rear. Basically, the new front drive system, first of all, it's 80% stronger than the last one. It's bigger, it's beefier, stronger for all the power that we have and the capability that this vehicle has. It needs that extra strength. But it also is what we call close ratio, which means the rear wheels, when the rear wheels lose traction or there's a speed differential between the front and the rear, it engages much quicker than our other system, and it also, the wheels now turn at the same speed, very close to it.
In layman's terms, the new close ratio front drive works just like Polaris's old 4x4 setup, but faster. The old system required a 20% difference in wheel speed between the rears and fronts before it would engage the front drive. The new system requires only a 2% difference in speed between the front and rear wheels before it engages. Essentially, this means it's always engaged, delivering power to the front wheels. To say this has a huge effect on handling would be, again, an understatement. Top all of this off with a way beefier front diff and housing, and you've got a package ready to harness all 107 horsepower and get it to the ground efficiently and effectively.
Yeah, basically the goals for the engine were to be at least over 100 horsepower. We challenged the team to see what we could get out of the thing, and came out to 107 horsepower. Well, it basically is a new motor. There's some common componentry between some of the engines we currently make, but to handle that power, we increased some cooling capacity and some different oiling. The ProStar 1000 is based loosely on the 900 ProStar architecture, but it brings a vast array of new componentry.
Does 107 horsepower feel impressive? It feels insane. On a straight section of road, I had my test RZR doing 80 miles an hour, and it had more left in it. Power is smooth on initial squeeze, builds quickly through the mid-range, and never seems to run out on top end. In a word, it's perfect. Another interesting feature of the ProStar 1000 engine is impressive only by its invisibility. We're largely unimpressed with the feel and lack of feedback with electronic throttles on other side-by-sides. The electronic throttle setup on the RZR 1000 feels and performs exactly like a cable-operated setup, which is exactly how it should perform. Keeping 107 horsepower on the ground is no small task. An all-new dual A-arm setup up front yields 16 inches of travel, and an all-new 5-inch extended 3-link trailing arm setup out back yields a staggering 18 inches of travel. But what really sets the RZR XP 1000 apart is its 6 set of Walker Evans needle shocks, 2-inch bodies up front and 2.5-inch bodies in the rear. They feature an exclusive needle anti-bottoming system that drastically increases compression and rebound damping through the last few inches of the shock stroke. The compression increase limits bottoming, and the increase in rebound damping helps limit rear-end pogoing common to many sport side-by-sides. The remote reservoirs on the rear are mounted to the rear down tubes of the roll cage. This keeps them away from the exhaust heat and allows for the easiest adjustment of any side-by-side shock on the market.
The look of this vehicle, the new style, we definitely wanted to keep the RZR DNA in part of the family, but we wanted to go for a much more bolder, more aggressive look for the showroom. As far as the comfort goes on this vehicle, we were shooting for all around more ergonomic comfort for the customer and for the rider and the passenger. We updated the seats, we updated the steering wheel, we updated the entire cockpit area, really focusing on ergonomic placements for your feet and adjustability with the seats and overall comfort of the seats.
After my day in the dirt with the RZR 1000 XP, I have come away yet again impressed by how Polaris has pushed the pure sport market into another dimension, addressing every complaint we had with their previous model, addressing every area their competition is outclassing them, and throwing in a few tricks just to keep us on our toes. The result? What we feel is the best pure sport side-by-side, the 2014 Polaris RZR 1000 XP.